Hey, everybody, we are super excited. There are just 2 months to go until the Iconic Design Awards portal closes up. We are looking for your entries in excellence in architecture, interior design, landscape design, and product design. So we know that some of you have some questions. So today, Nakayla Shakespeare, our editor-in-chief, is in charge of this video.
Hi guys, so I know you guys have a ton of questions about the design awards, and we're here today to answer some of those. These are a compilation of questions that I've received from you guys, some questions that I've come up with myself, and that I've had to answer going through this process for the second year in a row now. And let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so what are people asking?
Yeah, so when is the deadline for the Iconic Design Awards?
Oh, let's say it all together. May
May
4th.
Yes, the deadline is May 4th for the Iconic Design Awards, and you just need to make sure to get your submissions in before then. You can contact me at my email, nakayla@iconiclife.com, if you have any questions during the submission process.
Now, I have to add just one little comment to go along with this. I'm going to add an extra question that goes with that. So you might be saying, is it a good idea to wait until 4 o'clock in the afternoon on May 4th to enter your submission? What would you say to that, Nakayla?
Absolutely not, because anything can go wrong even with the system, or maybe you don't have all the parts that you think that you have, or maybe you just have some questions and really want to button some stuff up. It's really important to submit in advance. That way you have that time and you can continue to look it over and make sure that there are no mistakes. Because remember, if a mistake like having your name within your submission, that can lead to disqualification, and we
Yep.
don't want that.
Yep, absolutely. So we always like to say, submit early.
Yes, submit early. Yes. Can I submit the same project for different categories?
The answer is yes to that, except you cannot, so you can submit one project to different categories. You want to make sure that those categories are applicable to what you're submitting for. What you can't do is submit something that won an award last year
Or the year before?
or the year before.
Yep. Great question. And how will I know if I've won?
Well, you're going to have to go to the awards on the October 11th. So the awards are on Saturday, October 11th at the Scottsdale Center for Performing Arts, and that is the night when we reveal all the award winners and we announce your name from stage. And so that's how you will know that you'll win. You won't hear anything from us prior to the awards. We don't call you in advance and tell you to buy your tickets that you've won, because we don't know either.
And what's required for me to submit for Iconic Design Awards?
So you have to be working in the state of Arizona. And so if you're an architect working in the state of Arizona, we want your Arizona projects. The other thing is, if you've got a project in California or Seattle or wherever, you actually can submit that project. You just have to be an architect working in Arizona, or an interior designer, landscape designer, or product designer in Arizona.
Awesome. And how much is the submission cost this year?
It's $175 per entry.
Awesome. And where do I go to submit for the Iconic Design Awards?
So the easiest thing to do is to go to iconiclife.com. There is an awards tab that will take you to the homepage for the awards, and then there's a button that says submit now.
You can also go to all of our newsletters. If you are subscribed to our weekly newsletters, they're at the very bottom, and you can scan a QR code to get to them as well. If you have any questions, you can email us, and we will make sure to get you that link too. Is there a minimum or maximum number of photos required?
So we are looking for a maximum of 10 photos. So don't send us a Dropbox of 100 photos for your project. Just really keep in mind the judges are looking for the best of the best in your entry, so you want to find your 10 very best photos.
Is there anything else required to submit?
So when you're submitting, you want to be thoughtful about how you're writing your submission. Write your submission in a way that helps the judge understand your vision for the project and what you think is very special about that project.
And how about crediting others who have contributed? How do we feel about that?
Okay, so that's a big one. So we know this. So when it comes time for Nakayla, I don't see the winners, but when it comes time for Nakayla to put together the issue, we love crediting everybody who's on a project. So if you're the architect, for example, we'd love to know who is the home builder or who is the interior designer. If you have the ability to tell us who did the windows or who did the automation or who did some of the pieces in the house, the lighting, the furniture. If there's people that you can give credit for your submission, don't ever feel like you're giving too many people credit, because we love it. If your project is an iconic design award winner, it's a big deal. And everybody who's been on your project is going to be excited about that big win. And we love to give those people credit.
Absolutely. And people get excited when they flip through the latest issue
Yeah.
and they say, "Oh my goodness, I won. That's cool." And it gives them a really good feeling. And that gives us a really good feeling.
Yeah, it does. You know what? We love to give people credit for great work. And everybody knows that when you've got a great project, it takes a village. So let's give credit to all the people in that village.
Awesome. And one more time for people who may have missed it, when are the Iconic Design Awards?
The Iconic Design Awards are Saturday, October 11th, and we're going to be at the Scottsdale Center for Performing Arts. And by the way, that's when you find out who the winners are. So you're going to want to make sure you're there. So if your name is read and you're asked to cross the stage to pick up your award, that you are there. And it's a fun night, right, Nakayla? So you've
Oh,
been to all of them.
yes, it's a really fun
Yeah.
night. You have a lot, you see the whole design community, you have cocktails, everybody's dressed to the nines. The show is
Yeah.
spectacular and it's just amazing, iconic, dare to say.
Yeah. I like to say that it's the industry's biggest night out of the year. So it's exciting. It's a wonderful celebration, and we certainly look forward to seeing you all there.